Yesterday morning at work, one of my colleagues came in to tell me about a paw print he'd seen. Now, he'd been out walking his dog in one of the local forests when he saw it in a patch of wet mud. And what struck him about it was the size. So he demonstrated the size like that to me. So three, maybe 4 inches. So I asked him, I says, well, did you see any claw marks? And he says, he wasn't sure. He says, all I could say was a big print in wet mud. And he thought he'd tell me about it in case it was something I might be interested in. So I asked him to show me where it was on the map, and here I am straight after work. I've got the bike organised. I'm going to have to cycle for a bit into this forest and then go off the track and find the print, but that shouldn't be too much problem. Now I've got my casting kit with me in case we do find something of interest. So once I've finished my coffee, I'll get going. Okay, I've just arrived at the location and I've spotted this. Okay, so from there to there, 12 centimetres. So that's just under 5 inches. There are no discernible claw marks. That appears to be a leading toe. So I think I will cast this, but I'm going to take a few photographs. Let's look at this from another angle, from the side here. That does look like a leading toe. There's a partial bit of a print there, and something here. There's a couple other. There we are as well here. In fact, you can see. No, I don't know what that is. That's not a claw mark. But again, that looks like a leading toe there. And again, the same shape of pad. That's quite interesting. I'm definitely going to cast this just to see. But I'll take a series of photographs as well for sending off for comparison. Now, that's the best one, I think. But there are other slight impressions around. I got that one there, but I'm not sure which way that's coming or going. I don't know. But I don't think I'm actually at the right spot yet. Some other partial impressions there. But we're going to cast this one. Okay, that's a card ring around it, so we'll get this cast now. Right, so that's it cast. So I'm just going to walk down here now and see if I find any more, because I don't have enough plaster for anything else, I don't think, anyway. So we'll see if we can find something else. I'm very interested in that. There's no claw marks there. Now I might have said this already, but that print I just cast is not actually at the exact spot that he described. However, I can't find the patch of mud as per his description. I've seen the landmark and he said it was down beyond that, but I cannot see it. So maybe walking back up the way I'll see it. Sometimes you find that with prints, you can walk in one direction and just with the sun, the way the light is, you miss something. And then you come back on yourself and you find it. That does happen occasionally. Okay, so I measured this print again. It's 12 centimetres across. And it's very hard to show you. I can see it with the eye. Right, so we've got quite a sizable pad here. Toe there, toe there. Notice the way they're pointing. Not canine-like. This toe here, and this one here. This looks like it's extended beyond this one. Now I can't see any claw marks. Now there's something there, that could be a claw mark, but it looks like there's another toe just there, so that's from another animal, a dog probably, or a dog, for anyone who doesn't understand the Caithness accent. But I am not seeing claw marks for this one here, so I think if the other photographs and cast proves interesting, I'll come back and get this. So I've marked it anyway with the pine cones. I'm just thinking, if I am coming back to cast that one, I'll also take my DSLR camera. I'll get really good detail in the photographs of that. That'd be really useful. In fact, I wish I had it with me now, because it would have been good for sending some copies of photographs off to the research team and a couple other people. Bloody midges are out now, folks, so hopefully this cast will be ready in a few minutes. I can get out of here. Well, it's Friday morning. I'm back at the location, so I'm going to go out and see what I can find. Now this is another print I'm going to cast. So we have a toe there, toe there, toe there, toe there, and quite a sizable pad here. No discernible claw marks. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to remove all the little bits of grass that I can and bits of pine needle to make it as clean as I can. Now if we notice here, there appears to be another couple of toe marks, so I'm just wondering, is this a direct register? Could be possible, I guess, but maybe not enough detail, I would say, to say definitely. So I'll get on with casting this. Now just before I cast it, there's a stone there. I'm going to leave that. That'll just have to be part of it. I don't want to pull it out in case it damages it. Right, I've taken that print there. Another one there. And I've taken this one here. It's got a pad marking and a couple of toes, so I don't know what else I'll get out of that in detail. But we'll see later. We've had a wee bit of bad luck with one of the casts. Because the ground was so stony below it, it broke up. But we'll take it home, dry it off and piece it together as best we can. Might still get something out of it. To get 4 prints at one location is pretty damn good. Whether it ever happens again, I don't know. But I'm quite happy with all this.